Second half, Cal, we just wrapped up this thing with the Papazoe show. I definitely got to give a big, major shout out to the big homie for having me here. Definitely got to give a double salute to my man, Walt. I appreciate y'all guys. Y'all already know whenever I'm on a set, I end up at a phone call away. I'm here. I'm on y'all time.
Dope Nation.
Cigari from my niggas bounce. Shout out to Papazoe show.
Yo, what up? You already know who it is, man. It's your man, Papazoe, the Papazoe show with my co-host.
Walk the walk, baby.
He in the building.
Yeah, you know I am.
Yeah.
What that is, man? What that is you got in the cut over there?
What that is in the cut? Man, that's the one and only, man. Heavy Lace in the building. Dade County, man. Dade County. Welcome to the show, my guy. Welcome to the show. Before we do the whole Miami. Before we do anything, man, you gonna pop this bottle real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, nigga pop it for you. Yeah. All his life, yeah, nigga pop it for him.
I gotta say shout out to my homeboy, Demi. That's my childhood friend right there.
Demi, what's that?
That's my guy right there. That's on the sandbox.
Sandbox. The other way. Yes, sir.
Bomb.
It is. Oh yeah. Cut. Fix the thing. Drink. Yo, you know what it is. Appreciate everybody in the building. Elevation 2026. We're gonna keep winning. That's what it is.
That's what's up.
Salud.
Yo, old Miami.
Let's do this.
What's going on, man?
Living. Blessed.
Where at Dade County you from?
All right, let me break this down. Right.
Break it down, man. Break it down. All right.
So I'm from Shadowline.
Okay.
I always say it's the birthplace of Little Haiti.
Yeah, facts.
So let me break this down right quick because a lot of people get confused. Reason why we call it Shadowline is because the elementary school sit right there in the middle of my hood, right on 2nd Avenue and 49th.
Mm-hmm.
The school been there since maybe like the early 1920s. But, you know, back in those days, it was, you know, predominantly white.
White.
So going into the 60s and the 70s, you know, white flight took place. And then all of us started coming in, you know, from over town, from the sub. But the school always been there. Now, the reason why I say it's the birthplace of Little Haiti, because within the 70s, when all my Haitians started coming over, all my Zoes started coming over.
That when I came
they kind of, so we can relate.
Yeah.
They kind of settled right there in Lemon City.
Yeah.
Lemon City is right there in Shadowline.
Right. Okay.
So they just went ahead and flipped Lemon City and turned it to Little Haiti.
Little Haiti.
Everything over there, Haitian owned, black owned, they carved out their whole little area.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just sprouted out. So I always say, you know, I'm from Shadowline because the school has always been there.
Right.
But since I've been growing up, my aunties, my uncles, I can remember back in the days, I used to be a jit. They used to call my grandma's house and my auntie used to say, nah, we ain't come over there. You got to come to Shadowline. This was like in the 70s.
Right.
So that's all I heard. That's all I knew.
That's all you know.
And that's the elementary school I went to.
Right.
So, and all my Zoes, all my friends from
a lot of Zoes over there, man. You already know what it is.
Right
a lot of them, man.
Right there.
Big lip. You know, you got Fritz recipes and all them.
Oh,
yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah.
You got Happy.
Yeah.
Everybody from all off that end right there. All us in front of Zambot. Them ain't nobody. Them ain't guys that I heard of.
Yeah. Right.
These people I grew up with.
Literally.
Well, Fritz my guy from the Sandbox.
Yeah.
His old girl grew up right there on 48. I grew up on 48. Shutterline, Edison Middle, Edison Senior, and so forth and so forth. So when everybody asks me, where you from, Cal? Shutterline, the birthplace of Little Haiti.
That's what it is.
Ain't no way around that.
That's what it is. What? So right now, what you in Miami now, or you somewhere else?
I had to double back to Tennessee because, like in 1993, 94, I brought some land up there.
Okay.
So when my kids, when they graduated from school, went off to college, that was my escape route. I said, okay, well they off the porch.
Yeah.
Let me go back up Tennessee and do something with the land I got. Because it's been sitting like for years.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so once they went off to college and graduated from college, I was up there and I started making my way back down here. Okay. So yeah, but I'm in Tennessee. I'm in East Tennessee.
Okay.
So that's
I'm gonna say
now.
Peyton Manning country, Knoxville. Peyton Manning.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of them folks up there.
Yeah. They don't, shout out to T-Mar. Shout out to T-Mar for the Vols. They don't give him no love, but I'm gonna give him some love. He the real deal at UT, but you know they give it up to Peyton Manning. So yeah, I let him have that, but I'm gonna give it up to T-Mar. He the real deal for UT.
So let me ask you, what got you started, right? Want to do what you doing, which is storytelling about, like you said, the old Miami. What got you started on that?
All right. Well, funny story. Me and my Jets. It was my daughter, my youngest daughter. We sliding down 54th Street, and we pull up on 12th Avenue. So we pull up on 12th Avenue. I just look over to the side. I'm talking amongst myself, saying, "But damn, they done turned this building into a woo."
Yeah.
So my daughter asked me. She said, "Well, Daddy, what that was back in the days?" And I told her that was the Pac Jam. So she was like, "That little building?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
She was like, "Well, how y'all used to fit in there?" I was like, "Yeah, we used to, every Friday and Saturday night we used to pack up in there." So she was like, "Well, Daddy, how old y'all was when y'all was going?" I was like, "We're like 15, 16, because we talking 1985, 1986. So unbeknownst to me, they go home and they talk to the old girl. Yeah, Daddy said they used to go to the club, this, that, and the third. So then the auntie and the mama say, yeah, your daddy really was like outside. Because growing up, they were sheltered. They really didn't know, because the landscape different right now in the city.
Yeah.
Right.
This generation, they don't have an idea how it was back in our days and how it looked.
Most definitely.
Because, the regentrification and so forth and so forth. So when the my baby mother told her, what it was, she called me like, Daddy, yeah, I just know you feel like, when you come home, you reading books, you like, so you really was outside like that? And I was like, yeah, something like that. Because, they not privy to how we used to live. And I
Right.
Don't let them know about that. So she said, Daddy, you ever thought about talking about that? I'm like, nah. She was like, Daddy, our generation really don't know, how y'all used to, get down like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I don't know where to start. Like, I want to know where to start when it come to that.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, I got you. She was like, yeah.
Her right here?
Yeah. And her little sister.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, there's a lot of stuff I can't really, talk about
yeah.
and care to discuss. Like I say, they not privy to, my before life and how the city was.
Yeah.
Like, Daddy, no, we'll go all around that. We got this. MacBooks, iPhone, tripod, all that. They got me all that for Father's Day. So like, Daddy, just try it. You know what to say. Yeah, real talk. You know what
That's
to say.
what's up.
You know not what to say. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. So she said, Dad, but you got to keep trying. So, me, we come from the era where we ran from the cameras.
Exactly.
But they were telling me, no, Daddy, it's a new day now. It's all about this content. It's all about jumping in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Facts.
But a lot of players though still afraid of that camera though. They don't want to be in that camera.
I'm keeping it real. I'm spooked right now.
Yeah.
You another one. You another one.
I ain't spooked, damn it. I love the camera.
Don't start that.
I ain't spooked, goddamn it. I love the camera.
I'm just keeping it all the way tall. There's old habits hard to break.
Yeah.
When you used to live in a certain kind of way, since you were like 15 years old.
I feel what you're saying now. I definitely feel what you're saying.
It's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah.
Old habits hard to break, and a lot of things don't die.
Yeah.
But get all around that. She said, Daddy, just try it. So I just started making stuff on YouTube. And my son tell me, say, Daddy, our generation, our attention span is real short. Yeah. You can't make those videos that long.
Yeah.
Shorten them up. I'm learning all this from my kids.
Yeah,
I don't
they know.
this
They
game.
know though. They know.
They know, Pop. They know.
They know.
Yep.
So I'm making, and I'm just ain't nobody liking it. So I'm like, nah, Daddy, it's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't finna just hop out there and get 2,000-3,000 likes. Say, Daddy, you gotta just
It's
stick
the process.
with it.
It's the process you got to go through.
Exactly. So I mean, but to make a long story short, my kids inquiring about, my before life. They the one told me, go ahead, Daddy. We think we need to do this. Let us know how y'all really lives, because we don't know. Bridge that gap. And I just started doing it. And here we are today.
But when you said you feel funny about that camera, I used to feel funny about that camera too. When 2016, when my son told me do this here, this Papazoe, show thing.
Yeah.
That's when I like, man, I ain't got no charge. I ain't doing that the whoop no more. So fuck it.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm clean. I done did what I had to do, whatever. So that's when, I'm saying, I got out there. I start, and I start doing the show, and then here go the show right now, damn 2026.
And let me say right quick, I know we talked last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, Pop, we definitely go do it. But we work on God's timing.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know it's kind of hard for us to link.
Yeah.
But a lot of people be hollering at me. I be like, nah, I would have Papazoe first.
Right.
Because truth be told, y'all was the first one to reach out to me.
Yeah.
Before everybody.
Yeah.
And once you put that post up, everybody started hitting me.
Yeah.
But like I told my daughter, nah, Pop got to go first. I ain't never sit down with nobody.
And you were patient because last time you was down here, we was ready to do it.
Yeah.
And then my video, my director was sick. So.
And I was right out the street.
Yeah.
I was ready. I was right out the street.
And he wanted to do it too. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, but I heard she saying we don't want to get you sick. Yeah. So I was like, everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Facts.
But then I was like, okay, it's no time like the present. I let everybody come on and get their shine. I was like, yeah, I'm here. I'm holler at Pop. I think we need to do this.
Yeah. I had to do it. I had to make it happen.
But I gotta tip my hat off to you because you like Cal. I want you on the show. This, that, and the third. You gave me that alley-oop. When you posted it, the DMs went crazy.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
Well, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you, right? When I seen it, right? And I'm like, I seen you when I first, you know what I'm saying? I said, yeah. And when the thing you were saying is like memories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remind me when I had my box Chevy. You know what I'm saying? All that. I'm like, damn.
30s and lows.
You know what I'm saying? 30s and lows, a mouthful of gold.
Oh, you're taking it back.
You feel me? So I'm like, damn. I said, man, you gotta come through. You feel what I'm saying? And you were calling out these names. I'm like, damn, these.
Yeah, it ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw it was a void when it came to the crib.
Yeah.
Everybody with a voice, and I wanna definitely, give my comrades a salute, like Pac Jam 305.
Pac Jam 305, yeah, my nigga.
Miami Stadium.
Yeah.
My big homie Disco Rick.
Yeah.
And
305 Miami. I think it's another one. 305 Miami.
And 305 Miami.
Yeah.
All of us, we in different lanes, but all of us, we got a common cause.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to just, put a light on the crib that's been dim for decades.
Yeah.
Especially since this social media and all this stuff hit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody really talking about the crib. And those who got a voice,
they ain't really saying
it's
that.
like they want to say it, but for sake of a relationship. Go ahead, Walt. My bad.
Yeah, no, you're right. They like those that got a voice it's more trying to on entertainment level instead of just like, man, let's give the people what the crib was originally
they
about,
want,
man. Yeah.
Whatever,
I mean,
man.
Don't try to sell the crib. You know what I'm saying? Give us what's Miami. You know what I mean? Like when for my son, cause he moved to Atlanta, so he wants to. Dad, I can relate so much to dog because he does the same thing my son be saying. He's
asking
like,
questions.
Dad, he's like, Dad, I didn't know. He'll hear something from somebody else, like, I didn't know. You know?
Yeah.
So now I'm opening up to him, but that's just how opening up to the crib, to everybody that's been down here. You know what I'm saying? That's been living this new generation. They need to know like what Miami really was all about. And like our city is not just particular type of city.
Exactly.
Our city was a genuine city that expressed a lot of love too, man.
The thing that's bad about it though, the thing that hurts though, is going away.
Yeah.
It's going away, man. I'm matter of fact, not to cut you off. I'm me and the wife, right? We going to Chef Creole the other day, right? I think it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, right? And then every time I ride down, I be like, damn, this thing different. And I always ride by my old house.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm tired of you showing me that old house on 57.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was a shorty.
Yeah.
On 57 off and up Miami, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? But then we looking around, it's like, you know, the white folks just walking like, back then there wasn't no such thing like that. They just all over the spot.
Now, at one point, you know, back in the 60s and 70s, we were the minority. And then we took over. Because I remember when, in 72 when I came here, I remember all my neighbors was white. Exactly. My point exactly. My point exactly. Yeah. Now it done, when my old girl brought their house in 76, she tell me every day, yeah, man, we paid $40,000 for the house right there in Shuttle right off 2nd Avenue. It was only one white family living next door to us. And that was the last one. They were trying to hold on. After a couple of years, they started dying off in the house and the kids came and just got them. And then it's just all black. Now it's like the reverse thing. Now we back being the minority because all of them came back. On my old girl street, and they got $1 million houses right there in the
Right, yeah. I know
$1 million houses.
Yep.
So I was like, yeah, you know, next thing you know, the whole landscape. They done gave the crib a whole facelift. So how my jets, how your kids, how they gonna know how it used to be? So I was like, nah, man, let me go ahead and talk that old Miami. Yeah. I had to, and actually I came up with that when I was up in New York. I started sliding back to New York last year, seeing somebody that got at me. Yeah, man, yada yada yada. You remember me? No, not really. I'm old now. Yeah, come up here and see me. So I started sliding back. Me and her been chilling. And one day I'm just picking up from work and I'm scrolling through. You know, I always tap in with you. And everything about Atlanta, New York, LA, Chicago, Detroit. And I was like, man, why ain't nobody talking about the crib?
Nobody talking about the crib.
I done been all around the world. Everywhere I done been, everybody say, I gotta go to Miami. I gotta go to Miami.
I gotta come to Miami. I gotta go to South Beach. I gotta this and that.
Exactly. And nowadays, it's 3 spots that everybody wanted to come to. 15th Avenue, the Rolex and USA Flea Market. Back in the 80s and the 90s. Everybody. Yeah. My friends in Cali, all my Detroit players. Yeah, man, we got to go
Carol City Mart too, though. Carol City.
Oh, Carol City Mart. My bad. And then you got to throw the mint.
I was in Carol City zone too. When I left La 80, I grew up. I didn't go to CC, but as I got older, I moved to Carol City.
Okay.
When I was out there in that world.
When the matchbox was open.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we going back then. We going back. So that's all they wanted.
Them
New
3
York.
spots right there.
Oh yeah. So I take it all the way back with all, because all of us, we kind of back then, like I said, we shared a common cause. You know, we was trying to just get to it, but a lot of them, they can't talk now. So I want to be the voice for the voices.
I feel you. I respect that.
I'm feeling that.
Respect that. Where the name Heavy Lace come from, though? How you got that name?
Oh boy. Oh.
I didn't even know Heavy Lace.
Let me see. I'm gonna admit this. Let me see. I'm gonna go around this. All right. Well,
talk to me.
I know this show is worldwide. Papazoe show go everywhere.
It's facts.
Let me go ahead and. So in New York, they smoke wolves.
Right. Yeah.
You know, out west they smoke wet, but coming up in the 80s, all my guys and the guys that I looked up to, all of them, they smoke heavy lace, which is, you know, weed.
And with that,
yeah, you know, mixed with that white. So back then, that was like, you know, the thing to do. That was the drug of choice. You know, even, you know, guys that was getting all type of bread.
Yeah, they lace up.
Yeah,
they lace up. But as long as you weren't bunky, what's that bunk?
Yeah, as long as you weren't smoking bunk and choppers and, you know, us choppers to us back in our day, choppers is when, you know, you put the crack in Newport.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm taking it back.
Yeah.
So, but Heavy Laces was, the thing of choice for all OG that was older than me. So when we took our show on the road in 1989, instead of, okay, the Miami Boys, they on the set. But then I just went on ahead and said, we Heavy Lace. They don't get no better than that. We Heavy Lace. And the crew, we just ran with it. So everywhere we went, the Miami Boys, them Heavy Lace, they in the building.
Yeah.
And they know how we was coming, like 40 and 50 deep. I don't want to get too much away. The book tell it all.
You got a book coming.
Oh yeah. The book coming. But to answer your question, Heavy Lace is just took that name from the crib.
Yeah.
We took our show on the road, and everybody from the crib, they were smoking lace, and that name just stuck with us. So I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and, cop the name, put the LLC behind it, and do all that and run with it. And it's been sticking with us since like 1989, because that's when we first left the crib.
Mm-hmm. So your daughter really the one that made you realize, or did you?
No, without a doubt.
That you got a gift for storytelling, or did you just?
When I started, she was saying, "Daddy, keep going. Daddy, keep going." Because right now, we look on YouTube, we look on social media.
Yeah.
Everything's it's just like it happened overnight.
Right.
But she was like, "Daddy, just keep going." She was like, "Daddy, you just got to keep going. Just keep trying." How I knew I had it is when I dropped my story about my little friend named Ganu.
Yeah, Ganu, yeah.
Yeah, Chubb.
Yeah,
Ganu
and all.
Yeah, that was my little friend right there.
Yeah.
So when I dropped the story,
I seen that. I was like, damn, I caught that too.
Yeah. That was my little homie.
Yeah,
like I said, he saved my life at Caesar Barbershop.
Yeah.
So when I dropped it, my main man right there, he called me. He was like, "Boy, you got one," because he's like the Pound. Much love to the Pound.
Yeah.
Them my comrades.
Yeah,
From out of Shuttle on Little Haiti.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, let me go ahead. I don't want to really encroach on them because they got that whole movement. They got it on lock. But I was like, nah, but let me take it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I told a story how, I went up and Caesar Barbershop right there on 61st and 2nd Avenue. And, I look young now. Just imagine how I was looking back in the days. And I go in there and I'm in there. I'm just waiting on Caesar. Back then you couldn't put an order in on the phone. You had to take a little slip off. Thing. So I'm like next in line, and the Pound coming there. They like 30 deep. I hear him with the big motors. And I look out the window, they got all the Zoe flags, all in the big Chevys.
Yeah.
But I'm in my habitat. I'm in Shuttle Line, I'm good.
Yeah, definitely.
So they fall in there. They like 25, 30 deep. So one of them dudes come and sit right next to me. So mind you, I'm looking like money. I got a big thing outside. Sitting nice back then, like 16 and 17. I'm sitting on some Lorenzas out there on the big thing. But I'm looking like money. You can't go around that.
Yeah.
Right.
We talking about the Pound. So the Pound come, buddy sit next to me, say, "What's up, dog? What number you got?" So I said, I'm next. Buddy tell me, "Man, I ain't asked you that. I asked you what number you had." So when he say that, all his comrades, they stood up. Because he said it like with a little authority, with a little bass in his voice. Mind you, I'm looking like money now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they ain't. I don't think they ain't studying that. So when he said that, now I gotta sit up. I'm strapped, but I'm strapped out in the car because I'm in my neighborhood. I ain't got no my face good. I ain't got no.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I see somebody coming through the crowd, and when he walking through the crowd, the whole crowd just split up.
Inside the barbershop.
Inside the barbershop.
Yeah.
Caesar's cutting hair. He ain't worrying about nothing. Caesar's cutting hair. This ain't nothing for Caesar.
Yeah.
So when Buddy come through the cut, the whole crowd just split. So I'm locked in on Buddy right here who
Yeah.
So Buddy that came through the cut, he called my name. I hear him call my name, but I'm just because I'm in a situation. I can't jump on the phone. Ain't like we could text. We ain't had no text. None of that. We still was just coming. We were the flip Motorola.
Yeah.
And Buddy called my name. He said, "Kevin." So when he said that, I looked at him, but I didn't recognize him. And then he called my whole government name. And I looked, He said, this guy knew. And I look at him, got big.
Yeah.
He gave me a hug, gave me a dap. And he told Buddy right there, he said something in Creole. But whatever he said, Buddy stood down. He said, boy, I heard about you, Cat, OG, yada, 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 man. Give me your beeper number, woo, woo, woo. He told them, nah. Something in Creole, in other words, nah, we ain't finna do this. Yeah.
God knew them two brothers.
Yeah. Jack, God knew all of them. So when he said that, gave me a hug. I said, God knew I'm gonna pay for all y'all haircuts. He said, nah, Cat, you ain't gonna do that. I said, nah, dog, I'm gonna pay for all y'all haircuts. I'm good. I told Caesar, pay for all them. And I said, John, I'm gonna holler at you, dog. And I got in the car and I slid off. That's when I called my dog. Like, yeah, man, damn, a pound, woo, woo. He was like, yeah, boy, I'm glad God knew was there. He said, because God knew one day it would have got ugly. So I went ahead and dropped that on YouTube, and it hit.
Yeah.
And God knew his girlfriend at the time when he passed, she called me about 4 months ago. She said, man, I've been trying to get with you for like 2 years. She said, man, thanks for doing that. Say nobody talk about him.
Yeah, that's true.
Much love to Papazoe, Happy, and everybody else.
He was a quiet one, though. He was a quiet one. Yeah, nobody talk about it. Yeah, that's true.
So it be conversations like that to let me know that I'm on to something. That I'm on to something. But when that video hit, I took off from there.
That's what's up.
I took off from there.
Yeah.
Well, keep doing what you're doing.
I was just with. When that was with Junk, just with Junk.
2 weeks ago. Last weekend.
Last weekend was with Junk.
Shout out to Junk and Kenny K.
Yeah, Kenny K.
Shout out to them guys over there, Critical Thinkers. They doing big things over
there.
They
doing their thing, man. They definitely doing their thing. Yeah. What do you see what you doing? Where do you see it going? And where do you want it to go?
I wanted to take off, and I want to start doing skits, but not funny skits. I want to really start painting a picture of the old Miami. Because, a lot of people, thanks to you, a lot of people, they call me, man, we want you to come over here and sit down with us. We want to talk about things because, we really don't know, and we really don't know how it was. And we got this idea, we got that idea. And, I just let them know, okay, yeah, we'll get together. Because I felt like I owed it to you to come sit down and talk to you first. Yeah. But I wanted to go into, the book gonna be a monster, but from the book, I really want to start doing skits before the whole city vanished.
Right. Damn.
Yeah, they done tore down the beans. The Scots been gone. Yeah. We still got the graveyard, but that got a facelift. Largemont still back there, but that got a facelift. The village been gone. So it's like, ain't nothing. We got to preserve something. So I really want to start doing skits and start showing.
The graveyard gonna be gone too.
The graveyard gonna be gone in a minute.
Because the way you look at it, it's like.
Yeah. Winwood gone. Thank God Edison Project still over there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The sub, they done tore down the high tops, the low tops, the diamonds. They done tore all that down. So when I talk about people like my guy Pratt, when I talk about Pratt and all them guys out the sub, I try to reserve something because they giving up the sub a whole facelift.
Yep.
The whole face.
So I want to start doing skits, and who knows, man? It may turn into movies.
They turn into something.
Oh, we're going to turn into something.
Turn into something.
Miami, definitely.
Serious skits. Like, you ain't doing none of that funny skits and all that.
No.
Yeah, you doing serious about the old Miami.
I'm not a funny guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a funny guy.
Yeah.
I want to show them, like, the old Miami,
truth.
How it was.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to know it's a lesson in every message.
Yeah.
It got to be a lesson in every message, to let this generation know, lightning don't strike twice in the bottle.
Yeah.
And you cannot erase history, but you can't rewrite history. What we did, it can never be done again.
Can never be done again. Can never be done.
It's impossible.
I was riding through, right? I'm looking at 15. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is they got a building, the big high-rise building, whatever, in that corner.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that Miracle's still there. It's that
shout out to Gloria. Shout out to Gloria. That's my homegirl.
You know what I'm saying? The Kunk spot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, it's like, damn,
it's
everything gone, man.
And I want my kids and your kids, I want them to know how it was. It's kind of hard to visualize it if everything gone. All the stores all up, all the A-Routes all up and down 6-2. I rode through that yesterday for the first time in a minute, and they got veterinarians over there it's like, wow, African Square Park totally gone.
Yeah, gone.
So it's like, that's what I remember. That's the old Miami I remember. Yeah. So I want to keep stamping that, until and let them know, man, you can't take that away. The memory's there. So I see it as really, really, breaking the glass ceiling and going to new heights.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what you're doing, and I think a lot of people was thinking like me. I mean, I had to come out share the same thing he on. That's what I'm on. You feel me?
Right.
But it's like it still was challenging. Like, man, like we know how we grow up, man. We don't talk. We don't get on cameras.
Yeah.
Then there's certain stuff you can't really put it out there.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. You gotta wiggle around it.
Exactly.
Some niggas be doing it though. I be like, what's up with this nigga? This nigga crazy.
But but do you see another thing too, man? Is reading, man.
Yeah.
When you read autobiography of other people, you know what I'm saying? You get a little bit comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is how I can do this here. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just say, all right, I'll finish this, I'm going to do this here, this like this here, you might be all over the place.
Yeah.
With reading, and when I say reading, like research, that's a form of research.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's more organic. It's more organic.
Yeah.
If you can just read it and like I say, reading is fundamental. These days is all about clicks and this, that, and the third all day long on your phone. But our era, we read. We had libraries we can go to and check out books. That'll never go away. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this era is just all about just instant gratification.
Exactly.
But I'm just cut from, I'm just tailor-made from a different fabric. I'm old school with it. Old Miami. Like,
what high school you went to?
Edison Senior.
Oh, Haiti High.
Oh,
What they call it, Haiti High.
Yeah. Shutterline, Edison Middle, and Edison Senior. All day long. Yeah. A lot of people come from Burt. Convertible Bird.
But from Edison.
Before he went.
Yeah.
Before he left Edison.
From
Exactly.
Edison.
Big Money Sonny.
Yeah,
Edison
Sonny.
before he went to the West. Yeah, right there.
Our dog.
Our dog. Yeah. Large Mouth, the Diamond. All of them. There's a lot of people came from Edison.
I imagine all of them was putting them stories out. Even matter of fact, when Duchess was here, remember when she did?
Yeah, Duchess.
Had the book out, and the people she was talking about.
Yeah.
That was our ace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she put it out there, you feel me? Then a couple of the books Main Man put out there, Ross. He got some books out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rose.
Shout out to Rose. Ross talk about getting that bread though.
But he putting it in the book though.
Yeah.
He's some stuff he still put out.
He
put
still
in
put
there.
out there.
And that's what Kev talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't if you could say 20 people did what he's doing, then Miami would still be pumping.
Yeah.
All day long.
It's like it's only like a handful.
A handful. Not even that. Probably
Not
2 or
even
3.
that.
And that's what got me, I think about New York, all the boroughs up there, and you got everybody from the BX, Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Harlem. You got 100 dudes out of all those boroughs, putting it down for their borough.
They different, man. They different in New York, dog. They different in New York.
It's different. But I know, by me being in New York, I know that they love the crib. Back then, they love the crib.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. My Miami niggas, hell yeah.
All that Statue of Liberty and all that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad I'm on the Papazoe show.
Yeah.
Listen, man, they love us.
Yeah.
What?
Every borough we go to up there, it's like we're different when we walk in the building.
Yeah.
And I want this era like to see that. We was trendsetters back in the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
And I am just talking from a street aspect.
Yeah.
Everybody want to come here all the time. You may want to go to New York City and shop. One time you may not go back a couple of years. Every year people want to come to the crib.
Here.
It's
They want
been
to
like
come.
that.
Memorial weekend, they want to come up. This, that, all that. You know what I'm saying? All type of stuff.
So what happened to that? What happened to that aura? What happened to that?
Exactly.
So like, okay, maybe if I go ahead and start doing this, maybe I got 10, 20 more dudes behind me and start talking about, Richmond Heights, dudes, P. Ryan, then dudes out of CC. You get what I'm saying? Out of every area, we got to mount up and make it happen.
Mark me up for Cass City, because that's
you see what I'm saying?
Hey,
Rest in
he's
peace,
right.
rest in peace of Fat Wayne, man. Rest
Yeah,
in peace of
oh
Fat
man,
Wayne.
yeah.
That's the deal,
Yeah.
man.
He was supposed to, me and him were just talking to, man, about a week before about coming on the show, bringing some of his food. I was ready to eat some of that food, too.
We need that. We needed that.
Man, on the show.
We needed that. It's too
Man,
many,
man, he
too
gone.
many, too many stories. There's too many stories down here for not to be told and not to be, brought to the forefront. That's and every story them New York those talk about. At the end of the story, they say, "Yeah, man, we had to come to the crib. We had to come down to Miami to eat." Miami always go be in the equation.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Always.
That's a fact. And then the thing too that we the only players that could go anywhere and put down.
Anywhere
and put down, and then they can't come down here and put down. No, sir.
Nobody can.
It ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna be
They ain't never been like that.
New
From
York
the gate.
trap.
Nah,
So, have you a dude from Detroit
come down here, want to come down here?
Yeah,
Nigga,
nah,
what?
nah,
Nigga, you
Nah,
getting
it
robbed?
ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
I don't know what kind of picture, what kind of narrative the internet pushing now.
Yeah.
Like Miami is, like we easy, like we friendly. Yeah, y'all come on down. Party, have a good time, and then y'all got get somewhere. We ain't never been that. Never been come down here to put down and get money, but we go everywhere.
Put down, get money.
Everywhere. Any city, spin the globe and stop it.
Yeah.
We there. And I ain't talking. I ain't just saying this on the sideline.
That was some good. That was some good old days.
Yeah. That's
That was some
difference.
good old days.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. They used to treat a nigga like I was a star.
Just roll out the red carpet.
Like I was a star and shit. I'm like, damn.
We
Miami,
moved
what's up,
different.
Miami? What's up, Miami? What the fuck?
Anywhere. So that, I just want to show.
That's what's up right
I just want to show this generation. We were the trendsetters. Everybody, the whole world.
Yeah.
And they wanted to follow us. They wanted
Follow
to
us,
come
be
here
like us.
and be like us.
Yeah.
So that's all I want to do.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. I appreciate you, man, for coming through on the show
for sure.
for just make sure that you know what I'm saying. This was the first place you stopped.
First place.
You feel what I'm saying? Then we've
place.
been. This is like the third. This is the third try.
Yes.
Three time a charm.
Third time was a charm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
All y'all videos, I lock in, I like them, and I be like, damn, wow, that must be me sitting down talking to them. But I know we was on God's time.
Yeah, God's time,
We
man.
was on God's time.
Yeah. Well, I see you came here with a bag. I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah. My old girl always taught me
What's
when
going on?
you come
You-
to somebody's house, you got.
I ain't trying to be nosy or nothing, but I see a bag. I'm like, what going on? What's in the bag?
Like I say, the old girl and the old boy always told me when you come to somebody's house, you gotta bring gifts. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Respect that. The old Miami 305.
The old Miami 305, the bus out.
The bus out.
Oh, always. There you
Bus
go.
out.
Pop.
Damn. Boy, hey, what you watching over there? You watching your eyes. I
What
see
you
you
mean?
watching.
I'm looking at the cup, man.
Something else for walk too. Something
Something
else.
else- Oh,
You
thank
heard-
goodness,
you heard
boy.
what the man said.
Thank
You
goodness,
put
boy.
the
'Cause
cup
boy,
down.
you wouldn't let me have it. Let me put this down, man. After the show, man, dang, cause you ready, man? Chill out, man.
Man,
Damn,
I'm
my
just
nigga.
vibing with heavy lace, man. That's
Okay,
all I've
okay
been
then.
doing.
All right,
I'm
then.
just
We're gonna leave
vibing,
that right
you know
there,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Damn.
Let me ask. I want to ask you, what do you think the little young folks right now need to hear from experienced people like you, man? That's been there, done that. What the young generation need to hear, man?
They need to hear when we tell them. It may sound cliche, but you really got to stay in school. You got to stay in school. Because the picture I try to paint for them, it's nothing like that no more. It's nothing in the streets. As they can see, the regentrification is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So stay in school. That's number one. That's first and foremost. You put God first.
Yeah, of course.
That's off rip. Stay in school. You gotta stay in school. If you got a talent, if you like to play football, any sports, musician, whatever, put that third. God, school, and put your niche, whatever kind of niche you got. Concentrate on that. Because outside is nothing.
Absolutely
They
nothing.
baptizing us by the thousands. They ain't playing.
Crazy.
When you see me, when I talk, like I say, pop and walk, it's a lesson in my messages. When people call me and say, man, you always having on Miami stuff. Yeah. I ain't finna wear nothing else. This all Miami. I'm not finna dress like the young guys with the hoodies and all that there. Man, it's 1,000 degrees out there. You go faint, and then you're walking, you're a recipe to go to jail. They ain't not playing. Stay in school. Work on your craft, whatever your craft is. I don't care what it is. Stay consistent. But you get, at the end of the day, if all fails, you got a diploma, you got a degree. You gotta stick to what you know, man. Yeah. That's real talk. Yeah. I'm not one of the old guys that's repping a gang and nah. If they listening to me, it's a lesson in everything I say, man.
Facts, they'll last out here. It won't be temporary. Listening to somebody that's repping the streets.
Good stuff, man.
Like
Good stuff.
Yeah. I'm not. And Pop, you here to motivate the people.
Yeah, that's it. So positivity. That's what I'm on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I'm following you. I'm following the Disco Ricks and the Big Money Sonnies and the Pac Jam 305s. All those got a common cause. We here to motivate the people. It's nothing out there. When I say it's nothing, because we took it all back in the 80s and the 90s. It ain't nothing out there no more, Pop.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's big, boy.
That's facts, man.
Seriously.
That's facts. Hey, man, Lace, man, I appreciate you for coming through on the show, man.
Always.
It's all love, man. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say it like this. Whenever you come back to the crib,
yes.
All you gotta do is hit me up. What's up? What you got going on? Come on through. Come tell some stories, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I got 1,000 on.
You know what I'm saying?
You might have to get your Patreon.
Cause we definitely gotta double back on this.
Oh yeah.
And really,
yeah.
Especially wants the book. Especially wants the book.
Yeah.
That he can have cigars with you. And
Yeah.
That's how we
Oh man.
That's how you do it.
Okay.
But I got a show coming up we're gonna start doing called cigars, cigars and drinks.
Oh, I'm on that.
You feel me? So we talking about just
Okay.
So
okay.
we working that out. Cigars and moonshine.
Okay. Because moonshine is up there, and that's what it's all about in Tennessee. That's all they do is make moonshine.
Cigar and moonshine. So that we waiting for for everything to come together. But definitely, whenever you in town, we definitely gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I do that at the crib.
I appreciate you.
I'm gonna do it. So it's all love, man. But appreciate you, man. Appreciate the gift. I know Walk the Walk can't wait. Go ahead, man. Go ahead and open it up, dog. Open it up, Walk the Walk.
And while Walk looking at get your gifts out of there, Walk.
Get your gift out of there, Walk.
I want to let the world know they can go ahead and get at me on Instagram at Heavy Lace, and they can tables, tents, and chairs, all your outdoor activities. I got them covered on that. The book coming soon.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be first person to read that book.
You still looking for a nigga?
I'm just. You know what I'm saying? I'm thirsty.
Hold on, man.
Open that up right there, Walt. Open that up, Walt.
Put this up?
Yeah, open it up.
Yeah. I'm thirsty, man. God, no. You already know, man. Let's go right there in the kitchen.
Let's go what? Put the camera right there. It's your camera, nigga. You ain't take what it is. Nigga, give me that bag, player. Give me that bag.
Nah, right on the camera. You said, "Well, open the bag."
Open the bag, but you don't grab.
Come on, man.
You don't grab. What you go? You grabbing more?
We here with Heavy Lace, man. Look what Heavy Lace doing, man. The man came to present us some gifts, man. Appreciate the gifts. He got more stuff in here. You want to start bringing some of the stuff out?
Give it a bag, man. Give it a bag.
Well, once you finish the bag, I want the bag too, man. You gotta take the stuff out. I want the bag.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man.
I
appreciate you coming to the show. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. It's all love over here, man. Appreciate you, dog.
Thanks for having me, man.
No doubt. For real.
I appreciate you all.
No doubt.
Likewise.